Right, I want to wrap something up to those of you that are currently seeking after the truth, spiritually that is, and to those of you that are quite possibly caught up within man-made religious denominations, as you will, that you're still currently trying to dig yourself out of. There's a lot of misinformation going online that in order to attract what you want in life, you first have to love yourself. Now, this is nothing more than a lie of the devil himself. Self-love is the equivalent to pride and ego, right? But in the gospel, the biblical manuscript, it clearly says that if you really loved me, you would pick up your crosses daily and die to your worldly programmed ways. In other words, you will pick up your crosses and deny yourselves from yourselves so that the presence of the Lord can live within you. That is real love, someone that isn't actually afraid to allow the presence of the Spirit to live within them. Now, to a lot of people, it's folklore, it's blue pill, it's fairy tale, it's this, that, and the other. But little did they know, they are actually, in fact, the ones that are the crazy ones, because they are believing a lie and a deception of this world. And you're on the right path, like I said, when your path is very narrow and death is actually, in fact, drawing a lot closer than one even realizes. I've lived to a good age, man. There's no question about it. I've lived to a good age, and that's more than sufficient enough for me. Now, it all depends, whether or not I've made memories, and I have new memories, stored away in here that I knew nothing about all of this time. And the point I'm trying to make here is that we live in such a perverted world that it's not even remotely funny. I see so many people online claiming, like I said, that in order to attract the best in life, even, you have to love yourself. And that is a lie. It is a lie. In the gospel, it clearly says that those of you that love me and do my work will pick up your crosses daily and die to your worldly programmed ways. And what happens if someone is actually, in fact, welcoming as well as accepting death? It could only mean the beginning of life, right? It's a harsh reality and a harsh, truth for many people to understand, but it is the truth. No blue pill bullshit, straight red pilled truth. In order to find who you really are within your heart and your mind and your soul, you have to die to the worldly programmed self that you've been trying to create all of this time. Now, it sounds like a scary process for many to actually comprehend, but if you dig deeper, you'll begin to realize that you're actually, in fact, sacrificing a temporary life built off of one's own thoughts and wild imaginations in order to receive a life everlasting as promised and predicted from God Himself via the presence of the Lord, thy Jesus Christ. So, to those of you, like I said, currently seeking the truth, you're going to have to lose this ideology of, oh yes, well, if you want to attract something good in life, you have to love yourself. And I'm going to share a biblical manuscript that clearly and evidently prove this to be false within the video link description below, which, to those of you that currently check my videos, are welcome to read as you will. And there we have it, folks. Don't believe in the lies, don't believe in the deception, but most importantly, do not believe in the voices of other people, because it is bullshit. It is smoke and mirrors, and it is not of the biblical word. It's 10 commandments, judgments, and statutes. And it's a wrap.